This is Kenneth Turan of the Los Angeles Times, and this is my DVD Pick of the Week. Everyone knows that film noir is a dark genre, so it's appropriate that this week I'm going to deal with 3 film noir collections, all with D in the title. Talk about a coincidence. The first one is a collection from the Turner Classic Movies vaults. It's called Dark Crimes. It's 4 films, 2 directed by William Castle, Undertow and Hollywood Story, and 2 directed by the great Fritz Lang, You and Me, and a real classic, Ministry of Fear.
This is the bullet that killed Franklin Ferrara. I found it in the old piano music room.
Say, you've really come up with something. The old music room. You know, the police have been looking for this hunk of metal for over 20 years. Well, you can forget about the rest of it. This is big. And now all you need is the gun that fired it.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
This is my contribution to your story. This is the gun that killed Ferrara.
Whose gun is it, Sam?
Mine. All ties up neatly. There's just one hitch.
The second DVD is Detective Story. This stars Kirk Douglas as a New York PD detective who kind of the pressures of the job really get to him. It's a film that was celebrated in the day. It had 4 Oscar nominations. It was directed by William Wyler. It's a very strong, classic movie.
It's a killer like that going free.
Oh, relax, Jim. Tomorrow's another day.
The thieves and murderers could have written the penal code themselves.
Proof, Jim, proof. That's what counts.
Bunk. Look, evil's got a smell of its own. A child can spot it. I know, Joe. I know.
How?
I lived with it. I learned it early and deep. My own father was one of them. Every day of my childhood, I saw that father of mine with that criminal mind of his abuse and torment my mother and drive her straight into a lunatic asylum. She died there. Yeah, I know it when I smell it. Every time I look at one of those babies, I see my old man's face.
And the third film is the one I'm really happiest about to see it back in DVD. It's Detour. This is one of the bleakest films you've ever seen. This is a real dark classic, 67 minutes long, and you've never seen anything like it.
That's the greatest cock and bull story I ever heard. So he fell out of his car. Say, who do you think you're talking to, a hick? Listen, mister, I've been around, and I know a wrong guy when I see one. What'd you do, kiss him with a wrench?
Now, wait a minute. What I told you was true. You see, that's why I had to do it. You think I killed him. Well, the cops would have thought so, too.
Yeah, well, maybe they still think so. What makes you so sure I'll shut up about this? It won't do me any good having you pinched. The cops are no friends of mine. Now, if there was a reward, but there isn't.
Thanks.
Don't thank me yet. I'm not through with you by a long shot. Let's see that roll. Is that all, Heck?
Isn't it enough?
No, I thought he had more.
Not that I know of. You can search me. You think I'm holding out on you?
Well, maybe I will at that.